In exactly 600 million years, the moon will completely disappear from Earth's sky. Forever. What happens next will terrify you. Scientists have discovered that when our moon vanishes, it won't just be a pretty light going out. Humanity's survival depends on it. The catastrophic chain reaction that follows will make every disaster movie look like a children's fairy tale. This is that story. For billions of years, our moon has been slowly drifting away from Earth. Every year, it moves 3.8 centimeters further. This isn't some distant theory. NASA has confirmed it using laser reflectors placed on the lunar surface by Apollo astronauts. Right now, as you watch this video, the moon is quietly escaping Earth's gravitational grip. Inch by invisible inch. But here's what they don't tell you in school. The moon isn't just some random rock floating in space. It's Earth's life support system. Without it, our planet becomes a spinning ball of chaos and death. Let me explain. The moon controls our tides, pulling billions of gallons of ocean water back and forth twice every single day. When the moon disappears, these tides don't just stop. They collapse entirely. Every coastline on Earth becomes uninhabitable. Marine ecosystems that have evolved over 500 million years will collapse within decades. Entire species will simply vanish. But that's just the beginning. The moon does something else that keeps you alive every single night while you sleep. It stabilizes Earth's rotation. Without the moon's gravitational anchor, our planet would wobble like a broken spinning top. This wobble would cause the most extreme climate shifts in Earth's history. Ice ages and heat waves every few thousand years. Imagine winters so cold that entire continents freeze solid, followed by summers that boil the oceans. This is our future. The seasons you know and love? Gone. Spring, summer, fall, winter become meaningless words on a planet gone insane. But here's where it gets truly terrifying. Scientists have discovered something else about our moon that changes everything. Earth's days would become completely unpredictable. Sometimes 8 hours long. Sometimes 30 hours. Your circadian rhythm would shatter. Every living thing on Earth operates on a 24-hour cycle. Plants, animals, humans. All of it programmed by lunar influence. When that cycle breaks, agriculture fails. Food production collapses. Billions face starvation as crops refuse to grow normally. The psychological effects on humans would be catastrophic. Depression, anxiety, and madness spreading like a global pandemic. Now here's what mainstream science doesn't want you to know. The moon's departure isn't entirely natural. Something is accelerating it. Recent measurements show the moon is moving away faster than it should be. The rate has increased by 15% since 1970. Some researchers believe human activity is somehow affecting the moon's orbit. Our radio signals. Our satellite launches. Our nuclear tests. Every rocket we send into space creates gravitational disturbances. We're literally pushing our own life support system away. But there's another theory that's even more disturbing. What if the moon was never meant to stay with Earth forever? Ancient civilizations wrote about a time when the moon wasn't in our sky. They called it the Age of Moonless Nights. These texts describe a chaotic Earth before the moon arrived. Constant storms, unpredictable seasons, and primitive life struggling to survive. What if our moon isn't naturally formed? What if it's an artificial satellite placed here by an advanced civilization? The evidence is startling. The moon's composition doesn't match Earth's. It's too perfectly sized for solar eclipses. Too perfectly positioned. Apollo samples revealed the moon is actually older than Earth. How is that possible if it formed from Earth's debris? The moon rings like a bell when struck by meteorites. Hollow structures ring. Solid rock doesn't. What's inside our moon? NASA has detected artificial structures on the lunar surface that they won't discuss publicly. Geometric shapes. Perfectly straight lines. If the moon is artificial, then its departure might be programmed. A cosmic timer counting down to humanity's final test. But here's the most shocking possibility. What if losing the moon isn't the end? What if it's our graduation to something greater? Dr. Sarah Chun from MIT believes humanity will develop technology to replace the moon's functions before it fully departs. Artificial gravity generators, synthetic tide machines, planetary stabilization satellites. We're already working on these technologies in secret. The space race isn't about exploration. It's about survival. Every major nation is preparing for life without the moon. China's secret lunar missions aren't just collecting samples. They're installing equipment to monitor the moon's exact departure timeline. SpaceX's Mars colonization isn't about adventure. It's about having a backup planet when Earth becomes uninhabitable without the moon. But there's one more theory that connects everything together. The moon's departure might trigger human evolution itself. Every mass extinction on Earth has been followed by rapid evolutionary leaps. What if losing the moon triggers our next evolution? Ancient texts speak of humans gaining new abilities during moonless periods. Enhanced intuition, telepathic communication, energy manipulation. Modern humans living in extreme isolation from lunar cycles show unusual brain development. Enhanced problem solving, increased creativity. What if the moon has been limiting human potential? Keeping us dependent? Preventing us from reaching our true capabilities? Children born during lunar eclipses show statistically higher intelligence and creativity scores. Coincidence? Or proof of lunar suppression? Secret government programs have been studying lunar isolated humans for decades. The results are classified at the highest levels. Project Moonbreak, initiated in 1962, has been preparing select humans for life in a post-lunar world. The volunteers show remarkable adaptations. These adapted humans can function normally with irregular sleep cycles. They show enhanced night vision and improved spatial awareness. But here's the most shocking discovery. Some of these subjects have developed the ability to sense gravitational changes before they occur. They can predict earthquakes, tidal changes, and even lunar orbital shifts days in advance. Human consciousness is evolving beyond our understanding. The truth is terrifying and beautiful simultaneously. Losing the moon might be humanity's graduation from planetary childhood to cosmic adulthood. We're not losing our moon. We're being set free from cosmic training wheels that have kept us planet-bound for millions of years. The chaos that follows the moon's departure won't destroy humanity. It will forge us into something stronger, smarter, and more resilient. Every civilization in the universe probably faces this test. Survive without your moon, and you earn the right to join the cosmic community. This explains why we haven't made contact with aliens yet. We're still in cosmic kindergarten, protected by our lunar guardian. When the moon finally departs, we'll either evolve into a spacefaring species or join the countless failed civilizations floating in space. The countdown has already begun. 600 million years sounds like forever, but in cosmic terms, it's the blink of an eye. Every generation from now until then will need to prepare. To evolve. To become something more than what we are today. The day the moon disappears will be the most important day in human history. Our final exam for cosmic citizenship. So the real question isn't whether we'll survive losing the moon. It's whether we'll be worthy of what comes next. What do you think? Are we destined to transcend our lunar dependence, or will losing the moon be humanity's final chapter? Let me know your thoughts below, and subscribe for more mind-bending revelations that will change how you see our universe forever.